It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing on third, here's Dodds. Short pass brought in. He got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They'll go. Here's Darts. He finds it beyond the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Play action with Darts. Taking a deep shot here. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Cameron Dicker for the extra point.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings 7, Lions nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. First carry here for the rookie from UNC. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down from the 42.
Ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. A much tougher test for the league's rushing leader here in week 2, as they close in on him and hand him a loss on that play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Complete out to the right. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
70 Lions. 70, 60. Mustang 19. Go.
Well, air it out on third. Completed to his running back. Escapes the defender. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They'll run here on first down. A much tougher test for the league's rushing leader here in week 2, as they close in on him and hand him a loss on that play.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hawk 70.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
The quarterback sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's third down.
Cut 19. 79 Broncos.
Third and long for him here. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
19 Tiger. Hey, Crash.
Man in motion here.
Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger. Panther 11.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. we're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. On first down, here's Dart. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is Genty on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Case. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Viking 18. 18, Romeo, 18.
They'll throw it. Hits his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Lions first down.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
70. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Okay,
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
They'll throw for it. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points. On the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Vikings 7. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds Genty underneath. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Genty from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's 3rd down now.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for the ball to go.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Let's go now. Track 60. 18 Cardinals. Buffalo 18.
4th down, pass coming. The call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Warriors 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Into the hands of Walker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call freedom catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready? Buffalo 18. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking in the air here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play.
60 ready? 60 Eagles. 60 go.
There he is on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
Trying to push this past the marker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down. They pull off the conversion.
A gain of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready, set.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Come on. Ready.
Looking to throw here. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Vikings 7. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Last run got them 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. Back to Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
60 Vikings. Panther Street. Buffalo 18.
They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
We're calling together a yard there. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working now from the gun. Pass him on the quick hitter. He's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st and 10 from the 43. Handoff now from the gun. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass caught by his tight end. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. That one's cut along the left sideline. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go.
From the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, King. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
19, Bronco lead, Cowboy 80. 79 Bronco. Trap 60. Ready.
First play is going to be again to Genty. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He's got it inside the 10. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game.
Vikings 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard
The
line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Has room down the left sideline. Hits the 20. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 3-possession game. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
35. Vikings 14. Tyler Luke.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Running from the pistol here with Jensen. He cuts it right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game.
Vikings 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
60 back.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hauled in left side. This gets the 1st and more. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30s. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one, and they've got the football too. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. They're going to try and throw it here. It's his running back. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Vikings 21. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Pioneer, Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Dart out of the shotgun. Gets this to Woods. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 7.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Gain on the play. And the Vikings first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Cut that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Dart gonna throw again. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready? Panther 6, Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Going deep here for the end zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game.
Vikings 28. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete from the contact.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Throwing again on second and 10. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Setting up to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards out the catch. That is a job well done.
And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a first down. Sticking to the air here. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready? Viking, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Working inside the red zone. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Complete to number 26.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Lions moments away from a 2-0 start.
Okay,
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
let's go.
Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Get it.
Quick throw left side, complete. He's got the first down before they can make the tackle. So let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Now, that penalty certainly didn't help their cause, partner. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it down close. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
It's 4th down.
They'll throw for it. Pass complete, screen flag. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
On down.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over till it's over.
Dark from the pistol. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing on first down. It's Dunk. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun give here to Gentine. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is fourth down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push-up running. This running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
19, lock, 18, pioneer. Riggs. Go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's him on the quick hitter. He will have the Lions first down, and they can start to celebrate now. This one's over.
First down.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple of decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
They're going to pass it here. He beams one deep right side. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And this won't be caught. The clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with third and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the red zone on first. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. Got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Throwing it on second down. Sends this to the end zone. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the Lions get the win.